Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I have a really cool LEGO Harry Potter set to review for you guys. The LEGO Harry Potter set number 4756, The Shrieking Shack, which I think looks fantastic. It is definitely one of my favorite LEGO Harry Potter sets of all time, which I think is in dire need of a remake in the near future. Hopefully. One can only hope. So anyway, this set retails for $50 in the US when it came out way back in 2004, which I think is a really fair price for this set. Taking a look at the front of the box here, we have some very nice illustrations there going on. At the top there, we have the minifigs featured on the top of the box, like I said. And on the back of the box, we have a look at what's inside, which I think is cool. Let's hop right into the review and take a look at the minifigs. The first minifigure here that we have is Remus Lupin, of course. I decided to show off his hair first before the wolf head. I love the torso printing there. The dark green really adds a nice touch to this fig. Replacing the hair with the wolf head, I feel like the wolf head is the better version of Lupin, as weird as that sounds. And on the back there, we don't have any torso printing on the back, obviously, because this is an older minifig and older minifigs don't have him. I think that the cape is really hard and it's not really the best quality in my opinion, but it is what it is for what it's worth back in the day. I just really love the wolf mold there. Next we have Peter Pettigrew, and the torso is quite nice. I like the front printing there. There's no other printing other than the front, which I think is okay. Moving on, we have Sirius Black, which I think is one of the better figs in this set. I just love the rips on his Azkaban prison torso. It is one of my favorite Sirius figs, actually like one of the only ones other than the 2019 version. Again, no back head printing and very minimal printing, which makes sense. I love the head printing there. It's not too bad. It's okay. Next, we have Harry Potter himself, which to no surprise is the fourth figure in this set. I mean, his Harry. But this Harry is probably one of my favorites from that time, simply because I do like that torso there. I do love the white that pops with the dark red underneath his jacket or vest. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty typical Harry fig from 2004. Again, no back head printing there, but you know, it is what it is, and you can never have enough Harrys, right? Yeah, wrong. Next, we have the Sirius Black Animagus, his dog, which I think looks awesome. The dog molding there is one of my favorite dog molds out there. It is really, really cool. The tail really pops out there, and the legs are very well molded. The head is also quite nice. Next, we have Peter Pettigrew as his Animagus as well, which I think looks cool. I really love how the rat has some personality, if you know what I mean. His like scheming behind everyone's backs, typical Peter stuff. Now that we're done with the minifigs, I figured I'd share with you guys how the transfiguration shed works. So basically you pop in the person or the victim or whatever that's supposedly going to transform into their Animagus. Then you press the button on top and then you spill out their Animagus self. In this case, Peter Pettigrew is a rat. The shed printing, I guess like the shed mold, looks very, very nice, very texturized, and I do really like it. It's very nice, and the button there is very easy to click. I have no complaints about that, and it's very satisfying, if I do say so myself, just to play around with, and the white there works well. And taking a look at the shack itself, I think from the outside it looks beautiful. In the bottom there, there's a feature where you can move it around so it can howl in the wind and stuff like that, as per the movies and book. And unfortunately, it's very hard to access the door there, simply because this is supposed to be an abandoned shack, and LEGO really made that shine through, blocking access to open that front door there. And on the side we have the chimney that can open up so you can access it from there as well for extra playability, which is always nice. And the chimney actually extends to the top, which we'll be taking a look at afterwards. In the bottom there we have some arcs. And again, the window is very easy to access. Just pop them out there and there you go. The window is open. And from the inside here, we have a very nice fireplace there, mixed with some tan and gray pieces. The fire down there looks quite nice. I mean, it's just orange studs. And I feel like the inside is very bland, very boring. There's nothing except for that tile there and a little other tile. But I feel like, you know, it's worth it for what it was back in the day. And, you know, there's not much you can do for 2004, I suppose. But yeah, definitely a pretty empty and abandoned interior, which I guess is done on purpose because the shack is supposed to be empty and abandoned, but you know, it's kind of nice to have some more detail in a Lego set. And the bottom there we have like the base of there, which is made out of some arc pieces and sand green studs. Taking a look at the top of this set, we have the bedroom, which I think looks very, very nice. It is more detailed than the main floor, I suppose. Again, I just don't like how barren this whole set is, but it's vintage, so yeah. So anyway, this bed can actually flip, so all you gotta do is pull the skull portion back and push the bed down and it'll flip. very dangerous. And I do like how there are slopes on the side of this build, which makes it very nice and texturized, like I said before. And the top of the build here features a very long Technicolor piece there, and of course some wooden tiles covering the windows, and I think it worked out pretty nicely. The roof of this set is very nice. I mean, it is very easy to just flip it back and forth, as you can see. I think that the main build is quite nice. And moving on to Honeydukes. Honeydukes is very cute in this set. It's not too shabby, not too terrible, but again, it could be better considering today's new standards. I don't like hinges, which is the main reason why I'm not the biggest fan of this little build here, but for what it is, I guess it's pretty obvious that it is a sweet shop, except for the fact that there are apples and cherries in the sweet shop, so do with it what you will. I think it's really cute and adorable. It is not terrible, but I'm trying not to be too harsh on this set considering it is quite old. I do love the printed windows there. That's my favorite part of Honeydukes. And the base there is quite complicated with all the bricks and hinges coming together. I love these swirly signs at the front there that are supposed to be like lollipops, I guess, which I think is pretty cute. We also have a printed chocolate piece, which is cool, and a little parcel. And another thing to note is that you can actually flip the base. You can have all the tiles there flying right out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little review of the Shrieking Shack set. I think it is worth it, in my opinion. For $50, what a steal. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.